I literally cringe at the thought of Halloween because it's just like, it's coming. I know it's coming. I don't want to see it. 3, 2, like,
Fuck you, thought.
You brace for impact when you think about Halloween. That's when you see it the most, and that's when people are like, well, it's just a costume, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, why? Why are you like this?
I was performing like this traditional Korean dance and I had to put on a costume. And I was like, oh God, am I appropriating? Is this what's happening right now? So I asked the guy who was teaching me, like, should I be wearing this? I'm not Korean at all. Some people take decades to learn this. This doesn't feel right. And he said, it's different because I'm inviting you to take part in this. And the fact that you've given up a part of yourself, I think that's what makes the difference in terms of appropriation.
I just think that the most important thing about avoiding appropriation is making sure that you take the time to have diverse interests and connect with diverse types of people. I don't think that you can really learn about a culture from the outside looking in. You'll never be a part of another culture, but you can absolutely do your best to learn about it by connecting with other people who are a part of that.
I mean, I remember the Rep Your City party that happened. Well, Norfolk is full of black people, so I came like with a basketball jersey on, blah, 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 and it was just like the idea of I'm gonna dress up as black people as a costume to rep where I'm from. Like, and then on top of that, like you dressed up in what you think like black people is. It's like you dressed up in like sports jerseys. Oh, I'm here as a black guy. That's not a costume. Like, a black guy is a black guy.
I feel like that's an issue just because it's glorifying a lifestyle, I guess what a lifestyle appears to be, without addressing the underlying things that definitely are problematic with that narrative. And it just comes off like a satire. Like, this is something that we see, so this is definitely something that we could just play around with. And they were making light of something that is a very real lifestyle and ultimately something that has come in pop culture to represent black people as a whole.
There's two types of people who kind of commit these like social crimes. There are those who, when you tell them that they're wrong, they like feel bad, but then expect you to tell them all of the ways in which they need to change themselves, like it's your job specifically. And then they're the ones who are like, I didn't do anything wrong. And both of those are tiring.
If you don a costume or you take on this language, you should be sacrificing a part of your own identity to make room for that. In doing so, you're giving what you're taking on the worth that it deserves.
Stay in your lane over there, and I'll be over here, thanks. Actually, you're swerving. Ah!
You know, that's just another privilege that you have. Let's be real. The fact that you can say like, oh, I'm gonna like dabble in this culture a little bit, I'm gonna dabble in that, and like trivialize someone's life experiences. That's one of the most problematic things about appropriation. For an hour, for 2 hours, for an evening, don something that is someone's life, and then you retract because you're like, oh, well, I'm not actually going to commit. I'm not ready for that step. Like, no, you say that you're going to invest in something that is someone's life, and then back out because you're uncomfortable and you didn't fully recognize the consequences of your actions. That's inexcusable.
Are you gonna step on someone's foot and then when they're like, ouch, be like, well, next time you should tell me before I step on it? Like, what? Or you should just not step on it. This Halloween, I can literally be anything else. Come as SpongeBob, like come as a food item. People just sometimes go out of their way to do these things that are offensive, and you don't have to. Go as a banana for Halloween. That is my last thing. Go as a banana.
Fuck you, thought.